Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is PZSniXSniPe here, and today I'm just going to be going over hotkeys and multitask training. So to start off with, we're just going to go to the hotkey menu, and I'm just going to show you guys some of the hotkeys that I've changed. So the first one I want to show you guys is I've changed patrol for all of my units. If you change any of these hotkeys, it'll change for all of them basically. But I've changed it to Q instead of P because, as you're aware, Q is closer to where your hand's usually at, which is on the numbered hotkeys, 1, 2, 3, 4, things like that. And it makes it much more easier if you're like trying to do a quick spread against banelings or something. So you can just modify it to whatever you want to be, basically. The next one I'm going to show you guys is under global camera, and this one's kind of useful for Zerg players. It's called the base camera, and as it says right here, it centers the camera on your nearest base. Pressing this button repeatedly will cycle through all of your bases. So what this is saying is that you can hotkey all your queens on one button, and while you're pressing space, in my case, it'll go through each one of your hatcheries. So you'll be able to inject instantaneously. So this is really good if you want to do quick injects. So it's it does take some time to master it though. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is the location hotkeys. I've noticed that a lot of people tend to not use these, even though these can be really good. Basically what it does is when you create location 1 or something, it'll save whatever you're looking at on the screen, and then when I jump to location 1 by pressing F2, it'll go to wherever I had saved that location. So I can save this anywhere on the map, even if I don't have vision. I can save in the middle of the map, the corners of the map, or in my case, I usually just save it to my base and my expansions. So you can set these keys to whatever you like. I've only changed these 3 right here and the base camera, but the reason why I didn't use F1 is because F1 is idle worker, and I've gotten accustomed to using that. So yeah. Alright, so for the next part of this video, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to, for bonus, I'm going to show you guys mineral stacking. Mineral stacking is basically when you bring your workers on a patch, and even though you have these patches here, you're going to ignore these and go for the ones that are up close, like this one right here. You want to put 2 on this before you put a worker on here. So it's just a small bonus you can do, because at the beginning of the game you're really not doing much, to be honest. So it's just something you can do if you want to like get any small advantage. I mean, it's not very big, but through a course of a game, like maybe 2 minutes, you'll be slightly ahead on your maybe barracks timing compared to your opponent. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my workers on the work, and now I'm going to set hotkeys. I'm going to hotkey my command center 1, 4, 5, and then the rest of these, because I'm about to start spamming. I'm going to hotkey my workers, and now I'm going to create location 1 right here. I'm going to create location 2 over here, and location 3 over here. So as you can see, oh wait. Well, that's weird. It's not saving right. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, I'm cycling through all 3 of these locations really easy. Now, if you want to increase your speed, you're going to have to play fast. So under gameplay, controls, you notice that I've set my mouse sensitivity, mouse scroll speed, keyboard speed, all these are pretty high. Basically, it does take time to master it, but if you want to play fast, you're going to have to learn how to start moving fast. And it's the same thing for APM spamming. Like you see, I'm just going to spam 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, F1, F2, F3, back to each location. So now, I'm changing my hotkeys constantly, even though it's not doing much. Like if you notice, I had this on 2, and now I have the barracks. Now I changed this SUV to F3 or F3 and 4, and now you can start stacking too while you're doing stuff like this. It's just giving you something to do. Pull this SUV over here, wait a little bit, and then pull them back. See, I'm constantly moving. This will get you fast in this game. You need to learn how to spam. People saying spam is worthless. Well, I mean, to some extent it can be, but once you start getting good at it, it'll teach your fingers to get a lot faster. So by practicing this constantly, like see this, I'm moving fast and fast. And this is pretty much how I play in a game. Like I might not move as fast as this the entire thing, but I move just about this speed. So I'm sorry if my build's not perfect. I'm just doing something random just to show you guys. Let's go ahead and build a refinery. Stack this SUV. See, even though there's not much to do at the beginning, I'm still constantly doing something. And look, see the patrol? See how fast that is? If it was on P, I would Oh, it'll probably take me a second. So yeah, this is just to give you guys an example. I'm spamming all my hotkeys. I'm spamming location hotkeys. I'm spamming everything. And if this were to get onto a later game, I'd have all my command centers on 1. I'd have this base right here. It'd be on 6. My next expansion would be 7. The one after that 8, 9, and I'd just use these last ones individually. While 2 is using my barracks unless I'm playing mech. If I'm going mech, I'll put all my factories on 2. For 3, I use my supporting structures. Like since I'm going marine tank or something, I'd probably put my factories and starports on 3. Then I'd put like my marines and medevacs on 4 and tanks on 5. And if it comes late game, probably ghost on 6. So this is just an example of how you can set up your hotkeys. You don't have to do it like me or anything. You can change it to whatever you'd want it to be. Maybe you prefer having your units on 1, 2, 3 like many other people, and then you want a hotkey like 4 or 5 for all your orbitals or something. So you just have to. The most important thing to learn is to get accustomed to your hotkeys. You're gonna have to spam them. You're gonna have to spam 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 area locations. And I guarantee you, like after doing this for a while, you'll learn to you will get faster. Honestly, it isn't just like clicking like you see people do this. That I don't really think that is as more efficient as just pressing your hotkeys. Because in a game, you're just gonna be constantly switching. 1, back to your orbital. Oh wait, gotta go back to my army. 3. Oh wait, maybe I'm over here. Press F2 over here to get back to my base. Back to my army. Building depots. Idle SUV factory. I want to expand. Oh well, I just pulled all the SUVs. Oh well. But you guys get the general gist of this. So I'm sorry if this video was a little bit confusing and a little bit rushed. But to sum it up, basically, just spam. It'll get you good.